Timeout, Rowan County.
So we've got a timeout. So Rowan County will be charged with the first timeout.
Don't forget, fans, we got ribeye sandwiches from Old Town Deli. Ribeye sandwiches from the Old Town Deli for sale.
Perhaps you may have heard.
That's over in the Pepsi wagon near the entrance.
PA announcer here, Somerset, making the announcement for ribeye sandwiches behind us, which got the attention of.
That sounds good to me.
One Brian Abner on the technical crew, and
can you hear me now?
And
still nothing.
We're still experiencing some audio problems. The heat this afternoon, not only tough on the players, but tough on equipment. The entire press box was without power for a little while.
Number 6, Tyler Goins on the carry. Brought down by number 40, Travis Dixon, gained about 2 yards on the play. Second down.
So again, for those of you who are tuning in for the first time here in Somerset, Kentucky this afternoon on a very hot August 24th, we'd like to say thank you very much for
Goins on the carry, brought down by Dixon.
Watching us on MVP Sports Channel.
Gain of 4 yards,
just
third
got a
down.
text from a young man named Adam
That's
Bragg,
the end of the first period.
listening to us right now, watching us on MVPSportsChannel.com.
All right. Brian was just giving me a little update. Some folks that are watching us online, we certainly do appreciate it. Hey, by the way, if you've got some friends on Facebook or if you've got some folks following you on Twitter, be sure to share that. We'd love for them to know that Pulaski County and Rowan County is also online here and available for everyone to watch.
Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2.
Into the first quarter of football for 2012 in week 1. Of course, a lot of teams were underway with week 0. We'll get you some of the scores from that.
Fans, the classes of 1982 from both Pulaski County High School and Somerset High School are as again taking donations for God's Food Pantry. Everyone wins as we support our community. They're also taking donations for Project 5810, Habitat for Humanity, and Relay for Life. Come see the classes of 1982 from both PC and Somerset and make a donation to one of these fine charities.
Again, thanks for all the input for everyone who is around the area watching online for this evening. Pulaski County finding an open receiver out near the 50-yard line, crossing midfield.
44, Mason Hilton.
And complete number 44, Mason Hilton.
Mason Hilton with the catch there.
He'll get across midfield to the Viking 47-yard line for a first down for the Maroons.
test one. See, there's something wrong. Something happened to this headset.
So here we are with
back deep for the Vikings, number 6, Isaac Lee.
Back to
and
the
number
action.
18, Chris Baker.
And so still working on some audio
Kicking off for the
problems.
Maroons, number 24, Derek Burgett.
So here's the kickoff, and that one goes out of bounds. So that'll be illegal procedure that is called.
The Maroons kickoff goes out of bounds, resulting in a
smartest one
penalty.
they've had so far tonight, as far as kicking goes. They don't give them a chance to return the ball.
No chance to return the ball.
Ball spotted at the 35-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Vikings.
So again, I'll tell you that some audio issues as we continue here in the first part of this broadcast. First game of the night.
Isaac Lee brought down number 45, Will Mobley.
A lot of action last week in week 0. But we are happy to be here.
Short gain on the play, 2nd down.
County Vikings. We're on offense against Pulaski County's Maroons.
Number 9, Michael Lambert on the carry.
That sun goes down.
Gain of about 5 yards, 3rd and 5 for the Maroons. Correction for the Vikings.
The field is set out. We're looking directly into the sunlight.
So we are coming to you with, again, some limited issues, working on a couple
Number
things.
18, Chris Baker. He'll get out to midfield.
But thanks for
1st down for the Vikings.
Way. If you have an opportunity to share on social media, on Twitter or Facebook, share the link, MVPSportsChannel.com. You can go to Facebook, like us there and follow. Or you can follow us on
Number 9, Lambert
Twitter
on the carry.
At MVP
Stop for a loss of about
Sports News.
3 yards. Second down.
So 2nd down upcoming. Long 2nd down here for the Vikings. So the give that time goes to the big man who rumbles and stumbles. Deontay Moore all the way inside the 20-yard line, pounding his way inside the Maroon defense.
Number 35, Deontay Moore on the carry for the Vikings.
He is 5'10", 290 pounds.
That was before lunch.
He'll be brought down at the 17-yard line, 1st
might have split
down
it off a couple
for the
of days,
Vikings.
but I got to think that he's probably still around the 290 mark.
He's eaten a few times since then. I'm sure he's bigger than that.
First down give goes.
Number 9, Lambert on the carry. Brought down by number 59, Colin Hal Blair.
It's Blair with the stop for Pulaski County. Bringing up 2nd down. Officials timeout as they approach the Pulaski County sidelines for the, not sure if that's an injury situation, as they're stretching out a player across the way.
No, Jeff, it appears the referee is going over to talk to somebody in the Pulaski County stands.
Over in the stands with a few comments, perhaps.
A little bit of thin-skinned action, I guess.
Okay,
going on
well,
over
the
there.
officials are haven't toughened up to full season either.
Hey, they're still, first game of the year for them too.
official timeout.
Brian, as we mentioned a little while ago, I'm not sure if we were having any audio issues at that point in time, but the shade is on the far side. We are looking directly into the sunshine, as you can tell by the picture, with those long shadows, the sun sinking. But I got to tell you, this home side and over here with the press box and where we're located is one big steam bath, and has been all afternoon long. And of course, we're out here enjoying all the action.
Please do not be using any sort of whistles in the stands. Please do not use any sort of whistle in the stands. It is disruptive to the game. Thank you.
All right. Somebody brought their whistle and apparently doing a little...
no whistling at the game unless you're a referee.
At-home officiating. Yeah, that's good when it's the MVPSportsChannel.com game while you're sitting at in your living room or watching on your mobile device, but not at the game. So here's a left-handed throw by Justin Graham.
Colin Howell Blair with the tackle.
Colin Howell Blair.
Pass complete to number 42, Carson Plank. He's brought down by number 59, and Colin Howell Blair.
Third down, Brian, and about
third down, about 7 for the Vikings.
Yeah, it's 4-down territory here, I'm sure, if you're Rowan County. And here comes the big man back onto the field. It looks like they're going to be calling the play out for him.
Moore. And I say Moore as in Keontae Moore. In to do some blocking this time. And quarterback steps out of bounds with an escort, Justin Graham.
Graham is right out of bounds.
Score thus far for the Vikings, and that came early on with just a few ticks off of the clock line as a long Baker return set it up from about the 6-yard line, and then it was Graham in, and they have just now sniffed a score for the second time.
Making me look like a liar here. They're going for the 3 points.
So this kick spotted at the 22, 32-yard.
Alderman's field goal attempt is no good.
No good, and it'll be a turnover on downs now with Pulaski County hoping to run some clock here with the remaining 3:18 in this first half.
And not only that, they have a lot of time, and they've proven they've eaten the clock up this entire half. Rowan County started with a short field, as you said, with Baker. That big punt, that kickoff return got him down inside the 10-yard line to start the game. And since then, they've only had, 2 big plays since that, and Pulaski has dominated the time of possession here in the first half.
Pulaski County capitalizing on a couple of scoring opportunities. One missed field goal, or extra point rather. And so here goes the same play.
Caleb Cox.
Same result, it looks like, for Pulaski County as that little shovel inside.
Caleb Cox
worked twice in a row.
Number 22, Caleb Cox, brought down by number 18, Chris Baker.
With a great run.
Caleb Cox, a sophomore for Pulaski County, did not play last year with a torn ACL. A young man that made the National All-American
43-yard line.
Played in San
First down for the Maroons.
And finally getting to play here for the Maroons as a sophomore.
Back to the shotgun, first down yardage. Ball inside the 45-yard line for Pulaski County. Maroons with man in motion. So the rollout a little high and can't haul that one in.
For number 27, Aaron Hall.
Aaron Hall.
It'll be second down and 10 for the Maroons.
So 2:44 now, and even though we thought this might be a ground game and milk that clock, Pulaski County not settling for anything, wanting another score before the end of this first half of 2012. So the given a little cutback after he was bottled over there on the corner. Good job by the Vikings defense to cut him off.
Number 6,
That's going to bring up
on the
a
carry.
long third down.
Yeah, Goins picked up about to the line of scrimmage. That's about it. Not much more.
Third down and 10.
Pulaski County has pulled off some big yardage plays when they needed it. We'll find out here if that's the case. Little screen, little delay, but there's a flag down, and that may be.
You can hear it up here.
Number 11, Aaron Smith.
Coach is screaming, hold.
Flag down.
Coaches do tend to yell those.
And that is the call against Pulaski County. It'll be a hold.
So that's going to most likely give them another opportunity, but it's going to be a
holding the call against Pulaski County.
Hole that Pulaski County
ball marked at the 48-yard line.
But the way they've been ripping off some big plays and yardage, that may not be such a bad thing, and still time-consuming. Inside 2 minutes now remains here in the first half of play in the first game of the Ray Correll Bowl. But here's the pass down the middle, and that little post pattern, a little tall.
Seemed like it was open. It was just a little tall there for Riley Hall. Threw it over the
Maroons pass falls incomplete, brings up fourth down and long.
The routes they were running there.
Well, I thought that the routes looked pretty good, maybe just a little bit of an adjustment, but the quarterback, certainly I'm sure that those hands are a little sweaty.
Formation, number
maybe
6,
need to step into that ball and zip a little more on the line when you've got an open seam route like that.
And again, he is a freshman. He's a young man.
Right. That's a lot going on for your first game. So here comes the punt formation. And a knuckleball falls inside the 20 and slight backspin.
The Maroons punt is down at the
like
20-yard line.
Sandwich.
Or the Vikings will take over first and 10.
Well, at least now we know when we come back, we'll sit up on the other side of the field.
We're going to lobby for some climate control for the rest of the season.
You got that right.
This is part of our MVPSportsChannel.com fitness plan. We've got some weight loss going on right here before your ears tonight. And a little shovel to the inside, but read well by the defense and dropped for a loss.
That's Colin Hal Blair again.
Number 9, Lambert, brought down by number 59.
59
Colin
has been
Hal
all
Blair.
over the place early on.
Pulaski County calls a timeout.
Timeout, Pulaski County.
If they can get a stop here to try to get the ball back.
Absolutely. I mean, they've had big plays on occasion, so why not plan on utilizing that big play capability that you've got? So Coach Hines with a timeout. Brian, you said you had some folks that were tuned into MVP tonight?
Yeah, we talked about it earlier. I want to thank Adam Gregg. He's getting the word out there for us about the game being on. And again, now this is just a test run for us pretty much. This is what's called a dress rehearsal, I guess you would say.
They're selling tenderloin sandwiches in the Pepsi wagon. Tenderloin sandwiches from
2 weeks. We'll be off next week.
The Sunset Cheerleaders are selling pot of gold tickets. Tickets are $1.
Looking forward to that.
6 for $5. They probably split into the third quarter.
Of high school
and also the classes of 1982 from both Pulaski County and Somerset High Schools are taking donations for God's Food Pantry, Project 5810, Habitat for Humanity, and Relay for Life.
They're checking us out on both the mobile devices as well as on the new internet-ready TV. That's where that'll come in really handy with MVP Sports Channel. So back to action with 1:23 here remaining in the second quarter. Little late delayed on the give, and then it was bobbled a bit and not quite back to the line of scrimmage, or at least
Number
the
20,
original line of scrimmage.
Brought
So
down
that's going to bring
by
up
the
third
Maroons
down and about 11 yards to go,
scrimmage,
maybe
lost
12
about 2 yards
for the Vikings.
Timeout, Pulaski County.
So the Maroons call another timeout here.
Conserving time, which means that they most likely, with the field here, if things play out the way that Pulaski County wants it to, that means that they'll have good field position, a little time remaining, probably go to the air, use the arm of the quarterback to keep that clock stopped. But then again, the Vikings hope to convert here on this long play and keep that clock rolling.
Jeff, you were talking about the size of the crowd. If you were to take the people that are standing around the track and sitting on the track, it would probably fill up this entire stadium right now.
Most likely, and here's a little draw play that goes nowhere, back to the original line of scrimmage. Brought down by number 50, Patrick Stevens.
Of course, the Vikings playing the field position game now, and the last timeout, I believe,
brings up fourth down
for Pulaski County.
A minute 13 to go here in the half. The Maroons lead 13-7 after falling behind 7-0 with only, 9 seconds gone in the ball game, I think. One offensive play for Rowan County. They get into the end zone after a long return gets them down to the 6-yard line. They score on the first play of the game. Pulaski County has come back to score 13 unanswered, and the Maroon defense seems like it has really gelled, especially here in the second quarter.
And that's what the season early on will be about, is teams coming together, offensive and defensive units, as well as special teams, gelling a little bit to get that chemistry, especially with young squads. The Vikings having just a bit of an advantage in that department with experienced upperclassmen. So, punting formation now. So the kick is away, end over end, fielded right at the 50. And a nice little move to get some extra yardage, and then squirts out of bounds at the 35-yard line. So Pulaski County going to have an opportunity with 62 seconds remaining here in the first half to extend that score.
Great field position here for the Maroons. Aaron Hall gets the return.
35-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Maroons.
One of the most prolific return men in the history of Pulaski County Maroon football.
Well, they've had a good history of special teams for Pulaski County. If you've kept up with Pulaski County at all, or if you know anything about the Maroons, you know that they have some weapons on special teams, and Coach Hines likes to use that special teams as a big weapon. Good job by the quarterback on the keeper, dancing toward the sidelines, but doesn't quite make it out of bounds, Brian.
No, that's a freshman mistake, I guess you would say right there. He was trying to get out of bounds, he couldn't get it.
So 7 on the play, second down.
So he'll spike the ball here to stop the clock with 41 ticks remaining. So that's going to bring up third down.
Will spike the ball
and a
stop the clock.
First down, which will stop the clock while the officiating crew will set the chains. So it'll be a bit of a break, and then the clock will resume once the chains are set, should they convert. 13-7. The Maroons are leading. And I'm sure they're starting to contend with that sun in their eyes a little bit too. So man in motion, and defense is coming. And you cannot wait that long, young man, and you'll learn that 3 or 4 second
backfield, but number 40,
that alarm will go off in your sleep.
And now he can't spike the ball because it's 4th down.
It's 4th down, and a good job, Travis Dixon.
Lost about 8 yards on the play, 4th down.
Senior getting in there to sack Pulaski County. Of course, the clock is ticking down, little miscue, and that's an incompletion, which will be a turnover on downs. And that's twice in a row that quarterback has been dumped and sacked.
They'll turn the ball over on downs
in succession.
The Vikings turned up the pressure on him on defense there and brought it, and unable to do anything with it. So now 9 seconds to go in the half. I look for the Vikings maybe to just take a knee or maybe give it to the big man and see if they can run the clock out and go to halftime.
We're going to see.
Of course, I've been wrong the entire first half so far. That means they're going to try to go deep.
Well, that's a great thing about high school football, is you don't know. You they're going to play to their strength here, or at least it looks like that they're just going to be content with a knee.
Well, now that I see the coaches walking out of the press box, yeah, that's what they're
That's a pretty good indication as they go past us. They're on the way for a ribeye sandwich or
the Vikings taking knee as the first half comes to a
full
close.
drink in the.
It's Rowan County 7,
in halftime.
Pulaski County 13.
And we will let you know that the halftime here, Pulaski County leading 13-7. That courtesy of the missed extra point. And Brian's been a back and forth, pretty exciting game so far for the first half of the young season.
Now you can tell with the youth of Pulaski County as they starting a lot of young freshmen, a lot of first-year players and sophomores. A very young team came out and they showed it early on. Rowan County showed that they can come at you from multiple formations, and Pulaski County finally straightened it up there in the toward the end of the first quarter, and has dominated the time of possession anyway here in the first half. So, Jeff, I guess we're going to have to shut this thing down for a second and see if we can hook all the audio back up and get this thing working again.
Yeah, we will let you know again for those, if you weren't tuned in a little bit earlier, power outages in the press box early, a few other technical issues, not only the heat issue this afternoon as it was about 92 degrees at kickoff.
It's about 107 now.
And we want to let you know that there will probably be some interruption in your viewing for just a few minutes, and we'll do some technical upgrades and some tweaks, and we hope to be back for the second half coming up in just a few moments right here on MVPSportsChannel.com.